The Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization Ohanaeze has reacted to the sentencing of former Deputy Senate President Ekweremadu to prison by a United Kingdom court. Recall that Ekweremadu was on Friday jailed in the United Kingdom for 9 years and 8 months for an organ trafficking plot. His wife Beatrice was also jailed for 4 years and 6 months due to her more limited involvement in the plot, as the court described Ekweremadu as the driving force throughout the process. Reacting to the travails of Ekweremadu during an interview with Punch, the spokesperson for Apex Igbo Group, Chief Alex Ogbonnaya, said the federal government did nothing to help the senator. He said they did not treat him like someone who has served meritoriously in this country. Rather, while he was facing the travails, the federal government came out with charges and allegations of corruption and seized his properties. This is a man who has been around you, worked with you for years, and when he needed your help, they were they were busy talking about auctioning his properties. All those things indicated that it was not only UK court that was after him, but the federal government was also after him. Speaking further, Ogbonnaya said they will pay a visit to the embattled politician in prison. He added, before now, although not as Ohanaeze, we have visited him in prison, we still intend to do so even as he begins his sentence. It is shocking and painful that an illustrious Igbo man of that caliber will be involved in this kind of sentencing. However, there's nothing we can do about it for now. But I believe Ekweremadu will come out stronger and better. He has always been a strong and courageous man. Ohanaeze prays he comes out healthy to face the world again. Well, if you look at this whole thing somehow, you will like, are you okay? I don't know what you expect the federal government to do right now, but I believe that before this issue of harvest organ say abi organ harvesting, the issue has been in court. His case has been in court because of corruption here and there. So you cannot say, oh, because he was facing the case in UK, that was when they now started talking about his properties. Because I remember vividly before this UK case started, they have been on this case. So now you are saying that maybe they shouldn't have said or brought the issue of his property being forfeited or being taken or talked about, because it has nothing to do with this whole thing at all. Or you expect the federal government to go and beg on his behalf, because that is how you people, you do things. And like we've always said, like the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, that people are begging the federal government to do this, to do that, because the government self is itself in that area, they are not even reliable. And I've said it over and over again, if you have case against Nnamdi Kanu, a strong case against him, why are you keeping him in the SS custody? Why can't you jail him? What does it take? Tell me, what does it take? But because their hands are not clean to, that is why people are now going to say, okay, let them use the political whatever to release him. But at the end of the day, they said they want to rely on courts, and at the end of the day, court has already given its verdict, yet the government is not even releasing him. So that is the way it has always been, and that's why a lot of people are really happy with these judgments of Ekweremadu, because these guys are something else. That if this case had happened in Nigeria, of course, we will not see the he will not see the end of it. Will not see it at all. It will not even come up unless maybe some people are behind him. Even if some people are behind it, or just to disgrace and shame him, the case will not have any meaning, because they will be meeting this judge, they will be meeting this, and that is exactly, these Africans are coming, even the ECOWAS, even Obasanjo coming to say they should. Who does that? I don't understand. People have been saying that if this whole thing involves somebody who is not even relevant, is anybody coming out to tell any government of other countries to, or what to do, or to plead? No, they won't do that. And that is why we are saying that in Nigeria, only the poor faces the law, but the so-called some people are bigger than the law. Coming, Somebody committed an offense. It's not as if it was framed up. There was an offense and they went through the investigations and they dug out everything. And you are coming to say they should plead. They are pleading. So what are we saying? That some people are bigger than above the law, because that is what you do in Africa, you do in Nigeria. It is even it is a disgrace for them to be coming out and be saying this. I don't even know, because some people are like, oh, it's going to that kind of case should be life imprisonment. Maybe because of their talk here and there, that's why they reduce it to that, or maybe on compassionate grant. But I don't think these UK people, they have that kind of nonsense time to be listening to somebody coming to beg. Even in their own people, I've never seen anybody, even in their own, what is it called, in their own country, that people will come out and be begging on their behalf. That, you know what, the truth of the matter is that this person has done this person has done that, you have to pardon him, you have to, they don't do that. It's not like that, and that is how it ought to be. Nobody should be above the law. Nobody should be above the law, but reverse is the case in this our own country, and that is why we are not moving forward. So if Ohanaeze is saying that because he works with the government, so did the government say you should go and do that? This is a personal thing, is a private issue. So thank God we still have people in Nigeria who are still thinking right, that no matter what, no matter whose us is God, let the Lord take its course. Not because somebody is this, then you begin to change things. It's just unfortunate. So the issue of seizing his property, bringing his property, and all of that, it has nothing to do with all this. And even the Nigerian government knows that they can't do nothing. And I'm even hearing whether Tinubu or Buhari wants to go and talk to the king to do what is not going to happen now. What are you saying? It's not going to happen. Thank God the case is between the Nigerian boy and even the big politician himself. So you are not going to be telling us that oh, they are trying to winch out this, they are trying to winch out that. It is not so. It is very, very unfortunate that an organization made to protect Igbo interests could be saying this without considering the criminality of his actions. Furthermore, the chap they conspired to use his kidney without his consent by deceiving him. They are taking him to the UK to attend school is also an Igbo. Their reaction shows that the organization is made of the rich Igbo people alone, and they are blaming the federal government. Also indicates they support corruption. They are not serious. Leave them. Nobody should have put it better than how you did. Your objective, honest and fair response to this story. And you that you are a northerner, you are saying, somebody who is saying this is from the southeast also. They say it the way it is, but when it comes to you people now, you'll be turning things around. I don't know if some of you have heard a random mockery saying that, oh, if the boy was a Muslim or a northerner, the boy would have gone to mosque in the UK instead of going to the police station that now implicated Ekweremadu. You can imagine such a statement coming out from such a person trying to abuse people's mind, because they always cover up. But when you see majority of the Igbos are not even happy, they are saying that serves him right. That serves him right. If they had done the needful, they would not be in this mess, unfortunately.